Ever been told you'd never amount to anything? By the very person who was supposed to believe in you? Yeah, me too. Before I tell you what I did about it, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? And don't forget to hit subscribe, because the revenge I pulled off still gives me chills every time I think about it. I was 18 when my stepmother told me I'd never amount to anything. It was supposed to be one of the proudest days of my life. High school graduation, full ride to MIT, the kind of future every parent brags about. But not Linda. She stood beside my dad, smiling tightly for photos, waiting until we were alone behind the bleachers to show her real face. You think a scholarship makes you better than us? She said, tugging my tassel until it ripped off. Your real mom might have raised a genius, but she sure didn't raise a man. You'll be back here in a year, broke and begging. That night, she left me a voicemail, slurring her words, laughing at the idea of me surviving in the real world. College will eat you alive, Alex, she said. You're not special. You're a burden your father was stupid enough to keep. I almost deleted it. But something in me knew that message would mean something someday, so I saved it. MIT didn't eat me alive. It sharpened me. I graduated early, started coding for a cybersecurity firm, and by 25, I'd launched my own startup. The same worthless kid she mocked was suddenly the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company. Then, one day, I saw a familiar listing online for a mansion in our hometown. Pale gray brick, white pillars, a lake view. I remembered Linda talking about it for years, calling it her forever home. She even kept its photo framed on the mantle, like some holy relic of success. It was on the market again for $3.1 million. I didn't hesitate. I made a full cash offer that afternoon. When the deal closed, I drove straight to my dad's house. Linda opened the door, mid-argument about how they'd never get a house like that on his salary. Oh, you mean the Greystone estate? I asked. I bought it. She froze, eyes darting like she thought it was a joke. You? That's not possible. I slid the deed onto the kitchen counter. My name, clear as day. Her mouth opened, but no sound came out. That's funny, I said, pulling out my phone. You once told me I'd never own anything. Let's revisit that. I hit play on her old voicemail, her voice crackling through the speaker, mocking, cruel, unforgettable. You're not special. You're a burden. The room went silent. Dad looked at her like he was seeing her for the first time. I stopped the recording and said, You were wrong. About all of it. Then I picked up the deed and headed for the door. By the way, I added, I'm hosting a party at the house next weekend. You'll get an invite, just not to attend. Now I drink my morning coffee on that mansion's balcony, overlooking the lake she used to dream about. Every Sunday, she drives past slowly, pretending not to look, and I smile because the best revenge isn't loud. It's living the life they swore you never would.